Funko NFTs being sold for $15? What the is going on here?
Like,
comment,
and subscribe for more content. Notification bell?
oh,
What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and today's video, you kind of guessed it with what we're talking about today. It is the whole fiasco involved with the Save in Buckeye warehouse sale from Funko, and how somehow NFT pops were a part of it. So basically, for those that might not exactly know, Funko had a sale at their newly made warehouse in Buckeye, Arizona, where they're just getting rid of a lot of inventory, where you can even save up to 75% off of original priced items. So a lot of people were really excited because maybe certain items were a little bit too out of their price range, but because with this new sale, people would be able to actually go to Arizona if they were close to that area, because I don't expect someone, let's say from the East Coast, wanted to take a plane all the way to Arizona to get some pops for a really cheap price. And these fans would be able to go to this warehouse sale and get some pops for pretty cheap. But what makes this controversial is this list that I'm showing you guys right now. This shows the pricing of all of the different items, which one of them for some reason were the NFT Funko Pops. Yes, the physical NFT Funko Pops that you get when obviously you get the card and then you have to wait a certain amount of time before it becomes a redemption token, which then becomes a physical item when you cash it in, and then you have to wait a little bit for it to ship out. And a Funko employee somehow got their hands on some of the redeemable pops. I'm sure you've seen the video of the worker working out front, telling the story about an employee buying Ninja Turtle NFT pops. Yes, the very first NFT set that came out, and basically bought them 15 bucks a piece. And a lot of those, from what I last seen in the photo, I don't know if I'm able to show you guys the photo if I can find it, but a lot of the pops were of the 999 piece grail of Leonardo, which this was absolutely nuts. And pretty much the entire Funko community just went nuts. The drop Discord just kind of flooded with a bunch of messages asking, why are NFT pops being sold at a warehouse and not the way that they're supposed to? Because obviously when all of the tokens are not redeemed, the leftover products are supposed to be basically destroyed. That way making it super valuable, because not all of the pops were redeemed. But clearly with the Ninja Turtles pops, there were some left over, hence why an employee were able to get them. And this situation kind of sucks, because let's say you are a person who bought so many different packs, and even in, let's say, the first initial set of packs you bought the day of the drop, you didn't get any redeemables, but you forked out more money in order to buy more packs, and then finally there you got the redeemable, you get it shipped out, it comes damaged, and you get some sort of email saying, oh, we can't replace your item because all of the remaining pops have been destroyed after being claimed. Like this person on Facebook in a group I am just recently posted a email. I'm not going to go too much into what it shows here, but basically they claimed a slimed Arnold and it came in damaged, and then they basically said we can't replace it, so in return we're going to give you $30 USD kind of to make up for it, which, like I mentioned, this person most likely probably didn't pay 30 USD for the pop. They probably had to buy multiple packs upon multiple packs in order to even get that, or because they had attempted so many times, they just bought it outright for who knows how much, whether it was 30 USD or whether it was even 40 or 50 USD. But basically, drop is kind of just giving them the price of a premium pack, thinking that they would have bought it just for that, when most likely they didn't, which is kind of shady, especially now that a lot of the items are not actually being burned and it's leaving a sour taste amongst Funko NFT collectors. And unfortunately, this actually isn't the first case of somehow products getting into the hands of other people before the actual people that had claimed the pops. Example, there was an eBay seller who somehow had the Scooby-Doo Funko Pops for the NFTs, and then Fluffy, aka Gabriel Iglesias, somehow had the Transformers NFT pops, yet we had heard so many times that the Transformer pops were super delayed, to the point where recently, within the last couple of weeks, people finally got their Transformers NFT pops, including the Gasselcast, which I know they were excited about that set of NFT pops. And although Funko never mentioned anything about the whole situation, Drop, however, did do their own statement on their Discord, which basically states, "To our fans, we are aware of the situation in which unclaimed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles digital pop physicals were incorrectly processed and accidentally made available for sale to employees. This is an unfortunate situation that should have never occurred, and we are taking the necessary steps to determine how this happened and ensuring it doesn't happen again. The integrity of this program is of utmost importance to us, and we're working on recovering the products so they can be properly processed. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we resolve the issue." At everyone, so that way we all got the notification for that. Which I don't know the likeliness of them recovering those Ninja Turtles pops, because I believe the person who had bought them had already done a sale on like Mercari or something and sold them. So who knows where those pops are at the moment, whether they're still at the person who bought them's house or they're somewhere throughout USPS or some sort of mailing service. And today, as I'm recording this video, the Buckeye sale is still going on, and I thought I'd show you guys this photo, which is a brand new sign that was put up that shows everything that was shown in the day before's list, except this time, of course, there's no NFT pops for $15. So the thing that really grinds my gears about this situation also is not only, obviously, you're spending so much on Funko NFTs and then they end up somehow in a warehouse, but the fact of whoever made the list, shouldn't they've gotten that list greenlit by someone up in management before the sign went out? Because if you think about it, if they didn't actually want to sell Funko NFTs, wouldn't someone have been like, no, we need to redo the sign and remove that? Because otherwise, I feel a lot of people aren't believing anything that both Drop or Funko is saying. So now one of the points of today's video is me talking about my opinion on the future of Funko NFTs after this whole situation had started. Now, a lot of people are mentioning that they don't want to invest in Funko NFTs anymore because of the fact that the leftover products aren't technically actually being burnt in this case, which I guess I don't blame them at the same time, because I mean, yes, I have been fortunate enough to get some of these Funko NFTs and been pulling redeemables. But yeah, there are the people who are paying so much money in hopes to get these pops, and then assuming that the pops are now burnt and they gotta find it on the secondary market, a lot of them are still not actually burnt and that they're being sold by Funko themselves, which is a little bit shady, and it's hard to tell whose fault this really was. People are saying it's Drop's, but then people are saying it's Funko's. It's probably Funko's because they are the ones making the pops, and then Drop is the one that's really kind of advertising everything as terms to the NFTs. I don't exactly know, but the future of NFTs, I think people are still going to buy them, especially because there is the upcoming Nickelodeon Series 2 drop happening this upcoming Tuesday on Valentine's Day. And there was even a poll up on Instagram, or not Instagram, but a Facebook group I'm in, showing, are you going to buy the NFTs this upcoming Tuesday, regardless of the situation? And most people said yes. So the future of Funko NFTs, I think people are still going to buy them regardless of this whole situation. I mean, we had already seen, like I mentioned, the whole Scooby-Doo on eBay and the Fluffy with the Transformers pops before. This somewhat isn't anything new, but this is kind of a bit of a new low, I guess I would say. I'm sure the pops are still going to be valuable. It's not like there was 999 extra Leonardo sitting around. There was, from what I heard, like 12 or something like that, but still, I think that obviously there needs to be some sort of quality control, I guess, made between Drop and Funko to where these should not be going out at all. So hopefully Drop and Funko don't let a situation like this happen again, because if it does happen, then we could be seeing a decline as terms to people wanting to actually go for these Funko NFTs, because like most people, including myself, at the end of the day, we're only going for these NFT packs cards in hopes to get a physical pop, because if there weren't any physical pops on the line as terms to these NFT cards, most people would not be getting these NFT packs. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to discuss about as terms to this NFT set. Let me know your opinion about this whole situation, on whether you're still going to continue buying NFT cards or not, But anyways, guys, that will be the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.